Evening, Steve. It was a 2-1 victory here at home against Chichester. It was nice to finish with 11 players on the pitch and all 3 points.
Yeah, no, very pleased. Started a little bit slow, grew into the game. They scored a wonderful free kick. Our mistake that led to it, but a wonderful free kick, can't take away from them. Then we got back into our groove and scored 2 fantastic goals, in my opinion. Held them at bay. I don't think they had another shot in the first half. Had another free kick that hit the wall. And then second half, we knew they got great rotation and stuff like that. They look after the ball. And we basically defended really well the second half. Might not have been pleasing on the eye with the ball, but the work rate and the concentration levels, which sometimes people mislead on football, you have to defend as well. I thought was 10 out of 10 from every player.
You said previously against the game at Canvey Island about 90 minutes performance. It was the same again today, a whole 90-minute performance from them.
Yeah, they've done really well. Like I said, we was put under pressure in the second half. Without them hitting the target, Max ain't had a save to make. They've had one where the lad slid in and put it wide, but Max ain't had a save to make. And that's testament to our boys with their concentration levels defensively. We could have been better when we won the ball back, taking a couple of touches, made a few more passes to get up the pitch. Having said that, we still had 2 really good chances to put the game to bed. We attacked on the counter at times after defending very, very well. And like you say, we should have taken them chances and the scoreline would have been 3 or 4. Would it have been flattering? Yes, because of the possession, but no, because of the counter-attacking and the absolute will to defend and the concentration levels that the boys put in from front to back.
You mentioned the free kick. It was a fantastic free kick. Nothing Max could do about that. It did come from a foul just outside the box. There were less fouls given away by us in the second half. Was that something you mentioned at half-time? No,
it's one of those. Sometimes slippery surface, you're going to make mistimed tackles. We should have done something earlier in the move for that not to come back and us make a foul. We did give 2 or 3 away on the edge of our box, which you can't do at any level because someone's going to have a player that's going to be able to put it in the back of the net, and Jimmy Wild put it in today, the first one. Second one, the wall was nice and strong for us and it gave us a platform to go on and score our goals.
Second goal by Fum, exceptional goal.
Yes, it was, but I've got to give credit to Marcel as well. He come in today off the back of the Canvey Island performance, and he come in today and he was strong, powerful, and give that left back a bit of a torrid time. Put 3 or 4 good balls in. He basically set up our first goal through his tenacity and his strength and his pace. But yeah, Fum's goal was brilliant. I'd like to see it back. He's bought it, flipped it over the bloke's head, driven inside, and that's what we want him to do. We want him to shoot more, our wide players, and that's what he's done, and he's got his rewards from it.
It's a long old trip to Bognor on Saturday. They lost today and are sitting in the relegation position, expecting a tough game from them.
Yeah, 100%. Robbie Blake and Jamie Howe will have them playing really good football, have them working really, really hard. So in the relegation thing, doesn't mean anything at this stage. I've known teams that are in relegation after 10 games and then end up in the playoffs. So it means nothing. We've got to go there with a game plan to stop them and impose ourselves on them. And like I said, today we didn't do that in the second half enough. Done it in moments which created our chances, but we didn't do it enough. But we'll work on that and we'll get that right.
At the end of last season, we'd had an exceptional season. We've gone into a higher league and currently sitting in 6th. And it has been up and down. You said about performances and discipline, etc. But there is only 4 points between us and the top of the league. So you must be really pleased with how they've adapted to this level.
Yeah, we're 3 points off the target the first 10 games that I wanted. I wanted 20 points. We could have got it on a certain game, and I wanted 20 points because that would have then gave us 2 points a game for the first 10 games. And if you do that, you're going to be in a good position at the end of the season. All we've got to do now is counteract that, and in the next 10 games, get them points back. It's going to be so hard because we've got a big run of games coming up against some big sides. But we can't argue with the start. 17 points out of a possible 30. Another win for us today. I think it's only 3 defeats in the 10, which is for a team in the new league. I think it's really, really good. And all we've got to do is keep moving forward. The players will keep listening, learning, getting better each game as it goes. And like I say, we've still got another big step before we get to Christmas. That's the next aim, get to Christmas, see where we are then. And then after that, we'll see what we can do moving forward towards the end of the season.
Right, thanks for your time, Steve.
No problem, thank you.